Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, Learning for Mathematics. Today we are going to talk about the fundamental concepts of fractions. What are fractions? The numbers of the form of a by b or x by y, where a and b or x and y are natural numbers, are called fractions. So this is the way we write up and down. For example, 3 by 4 is a fraction. In a fraction, there are two parts, numerator and denominator. Numerator remains on the top and denominator remains in the down. Here 3 is the numerator and 4 is the denominator. You can write some more fraction. Let's imagine 1 whole apple equals to 1. Cut the apple into 2 equal halves. Then one part will be 1 by 2, that is half. Again cut them into 2 equal parts. One part will be 1/4, that is quarter. What are equivalent fractions? Two or more fractions represent the same part of a whole are called equivalent fractions. For example, 3 by 4, 6 by 8 or 9 by 12, etc. Here, attention to be paid that multiplying or dividing the numerator and denominator of a fraction by the same non-zero number like 1, 2, 3. Let's do some examples. Write an equivalent fraction of number 1, 3 by 4 with numerator 15 and 2 by 7 with denominator 42. Sums are worked out here, you can see. How to reduce a fraction into simplest form? There are two methods of reducing a fraction, HCF method and prime factorization method. Both the method you have to know. Let's take a few examples. First of all, by HCF method, number 1, 72 by 108, number 2, 65 by 143. Sums are worked out over here. That is HCF method. Remember, you need to know the multiples and the factors. How things are done, it is clear. By prime factorization method, there are two sums. Number 1, 95 by 171. Number 2, 85 by 119. So sums are worked out. For your convenience, you check it. In this case, 5 by 3 is the answer. And one more sum. You must know the table, because table is very important. In every area of mathematics, your knowledge of table is tested. Number 2, work is done over here through prime factorization method. Over here answer is 5 by 7. All the prime numbers table up to 30 you have to know, like 2 to 30, what about the prime numbers coming? Those tables are very important, at least for the school level. That's very important. You have to practice at home for getting the good skill. Different types or kinds of fractions. Number 1, like fractions. Examples: 2 by 5, 3 by 5, 7 by 5, 9 by 5. Over here what we see, that all the denominators are same, that means all alike, so they are known as like fractions. Unlike fractions, examples: 2 by 5, 3 by 7, 7 by 11. Over here numerators and denominators are different. In this fractions, numerators and denominators are all different. That's very interesting, and you have to know it, that we come across mostly the unlike fractions. You can write some more on your own from your textbook. You can write some unlike fractions and then check it. Now proper fraction. This is number 3 actually. Proper fraction examples are over here: 3 by 4, 5 by 7 and 8 by 11. Remember that in proper fractions, numerator is always smaller than the denominator. Numerator is always smaller than the denominator. That means the denominators are greater than the numerator. Denominators are greater than the numerator. Now we are coming to another one. The next one is improper fraction. Examples: 5 by 2, 7 by 4, 11 by 9. Here you can see that numerators are greater than the denominators. That means you can say that denominators are smaller than the numerator. Denominators are smaller than the numerator. So this improper fraction can give you a mixed fraction also, that you are coming to know within a short while. You can write on your own some sums of improper fractions from your book. Mixed fractions examples: 3, 1 by 4, 4, 2 by 3, 7, 1 by 2. Over here 3, 4 and 7 are a whole number, and which are joined with whole number like 1, 4, 2, 3 and 1, 2, they are fractions. That is why it is called mixed fraction. But ultimately when you will make it simple, it will be improper fraction.